Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you behind the scenes examples of topics for nonfiction self-publishing books, as well as the freelancers, applicants, writers, everyday people who have a passion and expertise in those topics, real life experience in those topics, and check out their cover letter answers as demonstration example training purposes. Okay, so let's take a look for people we hired at the end of the day. Okay, so first topic is kind of different, to be quite frank. It's not your typical niche topic, nonfiction topic, or any type of genre topic. Low content is similar to nonfiction, I would say, very similar. So it's not very similar. It's a fusion. I know, based on the cover letter answers by the freelancers. He said here, Andrew said he has real life experience in he has a degree in philosophy and he likes philosophy, but he want to possibly do a book that shares interesting lessons from pop culture. So I, you know, ready to message him now saying, hey, why not do a fusion of these two topics? American pop culture philosophy, 101 philosophical lessons to learn about all aspects. Let's do that to be more organized of life, from American pop culture, from movies, quotes, celebrities, etc. Okay, I'll explain to you later, and you'll know what I mean as you look at the cover letter answers, what this topic is about. That's not your typical nonfiction topic. Let's move on to the next one. This is more typical. Cape Cod, Massachusetts, by Julie, who has real life experience in living in Cape Cod. Next is playing golf. How to play golf, by Joshua. Okay, how expert guide to playing golf, by Joshua, who has 30 years of experience, almost 30 years of experience playing golf. And just a quick recap, just documenting the journey. Just to see my stats for the day right now. 25 days ago, we have hired 26 people in 25 days, so averaging about one hire a day as of right now. Because not every person we send an offer to discover uh, accepts the offer. About 50% as of right now, I would say, more or less ballpark, right? And then a percentage of that, I would say even maybe like 1/3 of them finish the book, possibly, and that's fine. And anybody who's a writer, if you want to cancel anytime, we're fine too, because we have so many applicants. So it just simplifies things, just to focus on the people who want to finish. If you change your mind, you want to cancel, in between the project before it's finished, then we will. But afterwards, we can't. Okay. My number one passion is American pop culture, but in that regard, I want to incorporate my love of philosophy. Okay, I imagine a book title, How to Improve Your Life Through Dead Philosophers. It's part joke, part serious. I think a book that incorporates old philosophical concepts through a 2022 lens could be funny and insightful. I use casual, contemporary wording plus real life examples from popular movies, TVs, and news. I studied philosophy for 6 years, 2 years in college, and 4 years at a top university. Go Blue. In addition, I've gained experience and knowledge on people and their desires through my 5 years of ghostwriting and editing. You'd be surprised how personal some clients will get with their ghostwriter. So here you go for the topic of American pop culture philosophy. Okay, so let's try it out. Fusion topic based on the cover letter person's answers, as well as based on the Blue Ocean Strategy, which is a best-selling business book that teaches, instead of going to an overly competitive market, which is the red ocean, where sharks are eating the same fish, the same food, go into the blue ocean where there's fish but no competition. If you want to do that, sometimes you have to create your own market or find a unique market, or go dig down more niche within a niche within a niche, a more specialized topic in that industry, that niche. Or like I'm doing right now, testing it out, create a fusion of the niches. Maybe two, maybe three fusions. Maybe you can dig down even more. But I'm doing two, okay? So that's that. Let's take a look. Who else? That's Andrew. Next freelancer is, here you go, Julie, for the topic of Cape Cod. She has lived there for many, many years. She says, here currently my time is divided between Beacon Hill, Boston, Massachusetts, apartment in my house in Centerville, located in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. I know the best beaches. I have resided in both areas for decades and know all the ins and outs. I know the best beaches on the Cape to relax, where the volleyball tournaments are, scrumptious clam cakes, top-notch sunset tours, and elegant waterfront dining. If you're more interested in city life, I can tell you where the best pizza, pasta, and seafood dishes are in the North End. I can share the restaurants tucked away in Beacon Hill, secret Speaks Easy clubs in Boston, the old traditional Irish pubs, Paul Revere's house, the best boat tour in the Or Harbor. The list is endless. My confidence level is a 10, as I know I have the knowledge and ability to write about Boston and the villages of Cape Cod. Fortunately, I can work with your standard rate and get paid at the end of the project. I would also be happy. Okay. 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 Thank you for your time. All right. Cool. We're going to, yeah. So this is for the topic Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Julie. Okay. Next freelancer is Joshua here for the topic of playing golf. I love golf. And the topic is the title is How Expert Guide to Playing Golf as of right now. Okay, I love golf. I've been playing it for almost 30 years. I've taught it and love to spend my afternoons on the course. I had every plan to play for a Division One school and hopefully make it on tour, but a knee injury had other plans. I can still remember how the root beer tasted after I was able to hit my new tailor-made 5-wood over the creek at our local country club. That creek had been my nemesis. Might as well have been my Grand Canyon, the Grand Canyon. But on this fateful day, I stood over the ball with all the confidence of a 9-year-old boy, and I swung. I swung like had never swung before. I didn't even feel the ball come off the face of the club. Just the sound. That glorious sound still rings in my ears. I looked up to see the ball flying higher and farther than I had ever seen my ball go. Up, 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 and then down, 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 right over the creek and right on the green. I had never been so happy. I remember running around like a banshee and looking back to see my dad looking my way as proud as I had ever seen him. To this day, whenever I'm having a bad round, I think about that amount, that moment, and it all comes back and gives me the joie de vivre to keep going. So again, interesting. I like his writing style, his story, um, and his passion for golf. So let's give it a shot. How to play golf, and you can share 101 tips how to do that, as well as sprinkle real life stories and examples like that to share a lesson about golf, how to play golf, how to improve your skills in golf, and become a better golfer for, especially for beginners, intermediates, and even all advanced level as well. Okay, so that's the topic for Josh, golf. Okay, Julie for the topic Cape Cod, right? Andrew for American pop culture philosophy, a little bit of a fusion type of topic. So there you go. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for these books if you're interested in any of these topics in the future. This might be interesting. American pop culture philosophy, 101 lessons about life, all aspects of life. And I want to let the writer know that this book, I want 7+ categories about life, maybe health lessons, okay, maybe about work, okay, maybe about categories about chapter about work, chapter about life, chapter about dating and relationships, chapter about your career, chapter about spirituals, chapter about just general life and death lessons, whatever. 7+ chapters, 101 lessons, quotes, tips, insights that we can learn from American pop culture. 100 golden nuggets lessons. Let's call it lessons for now. Maybe tips. We'll see. Sprinkled into 7+ categories like that. That talks about all aspects of life. So it's a how-to guide about life, and but taught from American pop culture's perspective with a 2022 lens, like the author says, the writer says. So let's go. Okay, so we'll give it. Just my point is just give it a shot. It doesn't. Sometimes just have fun with it with publishing. If you have an opportunity to have an interesting topic, or just give it a shot. It's not all about making sales. But sometimes, interestingly, when you give it a shot with these interesting topics you've never heard of, no one else has done sometimes, they do sell sometimes. Interestingly, here, we'll see. Okay? Or not. And if it doesn't, it's okay too, because I'm having fun with it too. Anyways, if you want to learn more about publishing, self-publishing, or you want to write for my publishing business, brand, uh, I give you multiple different opportunities. Okay, if you want to do it yourself type of person, learn on your own, check out my online course. If you want a done for you service for your own custom, own personal book on your own, then check out my done for you service. Okay, if you want to write for my publishing brand, you just want to get paid one time, become a published author, and just write, and we take care of the rest. It's a publishing brand for my publishing brand, HowExpert. Then apply for the writing for HowExpert as well. There's multiple options. Right now, my main focus, I'll be honest with you, is focusing on my publishing brand, HowExpert. To be honest with you, that's where the most activity is. It's not YouTube, to be honest with you. But I happen to do my work, so I say, why not document this journey, behind the scenes? I may not teach you the best way as your typical teacher, and that's fine. There's other people who do better than that, better than me at that, and that's great. They're organized, structured, and teaching in a classroom style, and that's fine. But for me, the way I teach it, I think, is I am a publisher. I'm doing this, so might as well record what I'm doing behind the scenes. I figure, it's not that hard. I'm already doing it anyways. And talk about it here and there, because I'm also a student of this business too, self-publishing as well. So I want to keep learning and just emphasize on the main points, lessons I'm learning in my journey as well. So anyways, thank you. I got to go. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.